Hi everyone. It is Sunday, almost 4:30. Happy New Year. I'm back. It's been a crazy beginning of the year. I worked a lot, so it was hard for me to figure out a good time on Sunday to where I wasn't sleeping. I'm super excited to be back and cooking dinner again. My husband's home. Life's good. I am going to be making broccoli chicken fettuccine Alfredo. If you're here, let me know you're here. Hi Mallory, thanks for joining. I am going to write your name down right now for next week's drawing because I find that I start losing people and I can't get back to you. Happy New Year, Mallory. Welcome. I am going to start the blender in just a minute because this one's going to take a little bit. So I may even have to log out and come back in so that people don't have to wait for this recipe, but it's super easy and delicious. I cannot wait to make it. So I'm using our Deluxe cooking blender, which is amazing. I am really simple. I am going to give myself some power. There we go. Okay, power on. All right, so I have some power. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Mallory. So this is super easy. So I did peel the garlic because when you're using the blender, it doesn't matter if your garlic is whole or not. So I'm not going to crush it. So I'm just going to drop it in there whole. I'm going to add 2 cups of milk. Just like that. Hi, Mabel. Happy New Year. I'm going to write you down too. I find, again, I'm constantly losing people and I don't remember because that's what happens when you get older. Okay. Did you guys get a chance to use your waffle pan yet? I hope you have your waffle pan. All right, I'm gonna add some fresh salt with our salt and pepper grinder. The great thing about our grinders is everything gets filled from the top, okay? Oops, I'm not showing myself. I have a new video set up and so I can actually see people now. Hi Nicholas, happy belated birthday. And so you can fill it from the top and 2 different directions. One is going to be a coarse grind, one is going to be a fine grind. That's the difference between the two, okay? So, and the recipe does not call for black pepper, but I think black pepper is a must in any Alfredo sauce. So, oh cool, I'm glad that you're using it. All right. Just like that. So I'm going to put the lid on. So those are our first fresh ingredients: garlic, milk, and salt and pepper. And all you're going to do with this is I'm going to turn this to, oh, I moved it out of the picture, to the sauce setting and hit start. Okay, and that is it. All right, so sauce, jam, heated puree, heat it, wash. Yes, it does clean itself. A smoothie setting, an alternate milk setting, grind, great for grinding coffee beans, okay? Also for making fresh peanut butter, almond butter. Again, the heat it, wash, and all I did was press start. So what's gonna happen next? It's going to tell me when I need to add my next ingredients. It's gonna pop up and it's gonna say add, okay? And at that point, I'm going to add a roux. I'm going to just add our flour and butter mixture to that. That's it, okay? And then the next thing it's going to do, it's going to cook. It's going to end itself. I'm going to add in fresh Parmesan cheese, and there's your Alfredo sauce. So basically, you start it, and you can walk away from it. And there's your dinner. It's already started. Your sauce is getting going. You would just, at that point, do your chicken, your broccoli, start your pasta. You don't really need to start your pasta probably for a good 10 minutes, okay? And why I'm talking about this, the best part about this is this month the blender is on sale for 25% off. So you can get the blender for just $261 this month. You can also host a show and use the blender as your 50% off item and save 75% off the blender for only $130 and pay only $130 for this blender, which is amazing, okay? So I'm gonna set this off to the side while it's going. I'm gonna put you guys over here. And I'm gonna bring up the quick cooker. Hi Sharon, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna set this to the side. And I'm going to talk about our quick cooker because, again, all three of our electronic products are on sale this month. So I'm excited about all three of them because I use all three. Before the air fryer came into the picture, I called this Queen of the Kitchen because I was using this about 5 times a week, our quick cooker. So anything and everything you can possibly imagine. So what I did yesterday, I had some chicken breasts that I needed to cook. There was 4 of them, and it's just my husband and I, so I cooked all 4. Put them all in our quick cooker for 18 minutes and then they were done. I shredded them. So earlier today I made some fresh chicken salad. I'm gonna use some of it for chicken Alfredo tonight. And then later on in the next couple days we can do chicken tacos. You can pretty much do anything with whatever you have left. So I thought, wow, I kind of meal planned. I'm not really a big meal planner, but I kind of did it. So I guess if I wanted to do beef instead of chicken, I could have made a roast. And did the same, and used the same principle. Use my roast for some French dip, some steak tacos, just whatever you want during the week. So it's kind of cool. I did my meal prep yesterday. So what I'm going to do with it today, though, is I'm going to be preparing some steamed broccoli. Okay, so just like that, I have one of the accessories that come with the quick cooker is the steamers, the baskets. So I'm going to use the larger one. Whenever you're doing anything in your quick cooker, you're going to include 1 cup of liquid, minimum, okay? So you're going to need the 1 cup of liquid, and then I'm going to add some broccoli to it. I don't need to do it right this minute because it only takes 2 minutes to cook. I did want to talk to you about all the settings though. So it has a sear setting. We'll just start here. Start at the beginning. It has a sear setting. We're going to be using the steam setting. I hope you guys can see that. I think you can. And then it has a slow cook setting, a proof setting, so you can actually proof a loaf of bread in here. A chicken and poultry setting, they are all preset, but in order to change the time, all you would need to do is hit the time button, and then you would increase or decrease your time, depending on what you have in here, okay? For poultry, because it's preset for 15 minutes, usually if it's frozen, I'll add a few more minutes to it, or if I have a lot, I'll add more to it as well. It's great for beef and pork. It gives you a 35-minute preset. Fish and seafood, if you're just doing a soup stock. Beans, white rice, brown rice, whole grains. Have not tried those yet. Beans in 25 minutes. Yes, that's correct. Amazing. Chili in 40 minutes, and it makes a delicious cheesecake in 40 minutes as well. All right, so that's our quick cooker. I'm going to, let me just come right over here. And I'm going to put some broccoli in there. Broccoli's only going to take 2 minutes to be cooked to perfection, which is amazing to me. Any vegetable, just about any vegetable takes about 2 minutes. The only thing I find that takes a little bit longer is corn on the cob. Takes 5 minutes, and it comes out perfect every time. That's what I love about the quick cooker. So I'm just going to get a little bit off here, so break it up a little bit, because we're not going to have these big chunks in our dinner. Really wouldn't be necessary, but what I'm using it for. Alright, just like that. And then we're going to put the lid on it. I gotta go this way, I can't go backwards. I still have it backwards. Okay. There we go. All right, all locked and loaded. So I would go back to steam. Where are you? And I'm going to custom, so I need to change the time. And I'm going to move it down to 2 minutes because that is all it's going to take. There's a few things you need to make sure of. Okay, so right here I have the steam release pressed down. So you want to make sure all this is leveled off and this is down to begin with. Once I hit start, this is going to pop up and it's going to lock the lid. And that's just a safety measure for our quick cooker. That way the lid's not gonna pop off and explode, okay? Any questions? Feel free to ask me if you have any questions. What was the thing I was gonna show? Oh, I was gonna tell you, so this is also on sale for 25% off this month. And so you can get the quick cooker for $186 this month, or you can host a party and get it for $93 this month. So when you host a show in the month of January and your show sales are $200 or more, you're gonna get to choose anything in the book for 50% off. So you can choose this and save 75% off. When your show sales reach $650 or more, you're going to get 4 items at half price, plus you get to choose, you get an additional, the free products are doubled in the month of January, so you're going to get to earn $230 worth of free products in January. That's amazing. Hi Tracy, thanks for joining. Happy New Year. I'm gonna mark you down right now. Tracy B. I have been off, not here the last 2 Sundays, sorry about that. So again, Happy New Year to you guys. Thanks for joining me. I have actually, since December 26th, I worked 15 days straight at my job because people were out sick. So now I'm back. I'm gonna be here Sundays at 4:30. I'm super excited to be cooking again. I did my first live kitchen show this past week in a year. Boy, was that fun. I forgot how much fun it is to cook in front of everybody. So we got our quick cooker going. I have the blender going with our Alfredo sauce. I already did the chicken, so all I'm gonna do is just add it to the sauce to warm it up. We will turn on the stove in just a bit to get the water boiling for our spaghetti. That will be, I'll have my husband do that in just a minute. And what else did I wanted to talk to you about. I'll bring up the air fryer in just a minute, but I did want to say thank you to everybody for joining. And if you're watching this later, thank you so much. Last year was quite the ride. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone for supporting my business, for your love, for your kindness, for your undying patience with all the things that were happening with the company. And thank you to my past hosts, to everybody, just thank you for supporting my business. My husband and I will be traveling in August to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I won a trip for 4 days and 3 nights to the Marriott in Florida, so I'm super excited. John O'Connor, hi, thanks John from North Carolina. I am cooking tonight live. I'm making chicken broccoli fettuccine Alfredo in my Deluxe cooking blender. I'm going to steam some veggies in my quick cooker, and I'm going to make fresh garlic bread in my air fryer tonight. So thanks for joining me, John. You'll be a part of my drawing too. I always give away something every week for everyone who watches me live, so thank you for being here. If you have any questions, make sure you're saying something, and if you're watching, make sure you let me know you're here so you can be part of the drawing too, okay? So, like I said, we will be traveling in August to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, courtesy of the Pampered Chef. I'm super excited to have a trip and to get to take my husband on a trip. All right, so let me move this out of the way and bring up our Deluxe air fryer. I'll start the broccoli when I add the roux to our blender because it's not going to take long. I got quite a setup over here for my husband. Here she comes. All right, so let's talk about the Deluxe air fryer. Our Deluxe air fryer, just so you know, today I did hard-boiled eggs in our air fryer. Someone was talking about how you can make hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer. So put 3 hard-boiled eggs in here, turned it on the air fry setting, and for 8 minutes. And they were medium boiled, so I think next time I'll do them for 9 minutes. I was in a hurry I was making my chicken salad, so I wanted them right away. I didn't want to wait for the water to boil, so I decided just to put them in here. And so that's what I did. So our Deluxe air fryer comes with 2 trays, a drip pan, and several settings, customs that are already set. So we have an air fry setting, and anytime you want to change your setting, this is how you're going to change your time, okay? And then, then just press the button again to start. We're going to cancel that out. Oops, I got to cancel while it's in there. And then it has a bake setting, a roast setting, a rotisserie setting, which is great for rotisserie chicken, a pork roast. Also, there's the skewers that are sold separately, so you can make shish kebabs. And then there's a reheat setting that's great for pizzas. Anything that you're going to reheat is going to give it a crispy crust. And then a dehydrate setting, which is great for beef jerky or dehydrating any fruit as well. Okay, so what I'm going to use it for is I'm going to just toast some garlic bread when it gets closer. So I can use bake, and then just set my timer for probably 5 minutes is all it's going to take to toast some garlic bread. Or I could do custom, change my time like this, press it again, and it increases your temperature to up to 400 degrees. So you can customize your settings as well as using the ones that are already preset. Okay, you do not preheat our air fryer. It's not necessary. All right. To end it, it says cancel. The power source is just the plug. All you're going to do is unplug it when you're done. It's super easy. This is another product that's on sale this month for 25% off. The air fryer is on sale, excuse my reach, for $209 in the month of January. But if you host a show, and your show sales are $200 or more, you can get the air fryer for just $104. So that is a savings of $175 this month. That's amazing. Is that right? Yep, that's right. You're going to save $175 when you host the Pampered Chef show this month. And you can do virtual party or a live kitchen show now that I'm back and doing my live shows. All right? Okay, let me move this aside again. And let me bring up the blender so I can show who's just joining me. Is our Deluxe cooking blender. What I have in here so far is I have milk, fresh ground pepper, salt, garlic, and that is it. So that is the makings of a fresh made Alfredo sauce. The beauty of the blender is you know what you're putting in the blender. So everything you put in here is fresh ingredients. You're not using anything with preservatives. You're putting your items in here, so your food's going to be fresh each and every time. That's the beauty of the Deluxe cooking blender. What else? My favorite setting is jams, because I made jalapeno jam, which is amazing to pour to hot jalapeno jam over cream cheese with crackers. It's so good. I also use it a lot for caramel sauce. It's a great, I call it like my holiday maker because it's great for holiday treats, caramel sauce. And then there's a really good recipe in the Season's Best cookbook from last season for a white chocolate sauce that is to die for. That is so good over any kind of dessert, or you can just dip fruit in it, or brownies, or marshmallows, something, a nice sweet treat is what that is, okay? So that's our Deluxe cooking blender. Since you're just signing in, John. Thanks for being here. All right, so each week, I do a drawing for everyone that was here the previous week, and believe it or not, I still know who was here because I wrote out the tickets right away. Where's my pile? This is this week, so let me add John. And John, are you both here? Or just one John? John is from North Carolina. Yay! All right, so when I came back in last time, let's see who was watching. Mallory was here, Kim was here, Jennifer was here, Ashley was here, Tracy Butler was here, Jean was here, Joanne was here, and Lisa was watching last time. So let me just draw a name, and that person's going to get some Happy Mail from me, and the winner will be Kimberly from Oregon. She's going to get some Happy Mail. I'll be dropping something in the mail to her. She is busy RVing this weekend in her really fancy RV, and good for her. It looks like so much fun watching her travel in her RV. In case you're wondering what this is our 1 quart insulated bowl. What this does is it keeps your food hot for up to 2 hours sitting on your table. So this is a great bowl for side dishes, for your gravy, because I like to keep my gravy nice and hot. Gravy, any veggies that you're gonna put on your table, and the beauty of this is you're gonna put your food in it, and while you're serving it, you just set the lid on the side, and then when you're finished, you're gonna put the lid right back on it to keep your food nice and warm. Okay, we have a 1 quart and a 2.5 quart insulated bowl, which is amazing. Okay, and on here, some other things. So for our Deluxe air fryer, there's a few things that you can put we have a few pieces to put in that you can use in our Deluxe air fryer. Our skillets, our cast iron skillets, our pre-seasoned cast iron skillets. They come in a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and then a set of 2 5.5-inch skillets. These are the perfect size for our Deluxe air fryer. Great for little cornbreads. I've made a mini Dutch baby, which is my all-time favorite dessert recipe in these. Any kind of dip that you're going to put in the air fryer. The beauty of the air fryer, it's going to save your time, so it's going to cut your time in half generally. And not just because you're in a hurry, just because it's nice and convenient for you to have that, right? So these are our 5.5-inch skillets, okay? Let me see. So in here, I have our roux. Oops, I have a piece of broccoli in here. Get that out. Broccoli in, but I guess it doesn't matter. So in our 1 cup prep bowl is my next ingredient for our Alfredo sauce. It's just, all it is butter and flour, just like you were making gravy at home, butter and flour, okay? And then my last ingredient is going to be our Parmesan cheese, right? So I have the Parmesan cheese in my all-time favorite measuring cups. These are our easy to read measuring cups. They come in a set just like this, okay? And what I love about these is that you can read inside when you're measuring or mixing, and that way you're not going like this and spilling out your ingredients. You're looking inside the cup instead of on the outside of the cup. Love these, one of my favorites. And then this little one comes with it. What this is perfect for is if you use fancy vanilla, and you're gonna put your measures up to 4 tablespoons in here, or 1/4 cup. So it's really easy if you have, like I use, whenever I make grits, I do 1/4 cup. So this fits in the box, so it measures it out for me really quick and easy. I love that. And it's just cute. Who doesn't want one of these? This is sold all by itself, or you can get the whole set. I love this set. This is might be the newest thing I've added to my Pampered Chef products. And I got this way before Christmas, and I've just been using them like crazy. I love them. All right. And then I do want to mention these. This is our set of silicone and wood utensil sets. What I love about these is when you purchase these, Pampered Chef donates $1 to Feeding America. So if you're interested in getting these, they will. And what $1 means to Feeding America is actually 10 meals, which is amazing as well. Okay, and I love that. And so while I'm talking about Feeding America, let me tell you about a fundraiser that I did over the holidays that I'm going to continue to do throughout the year. So far, I have sold 35 ceramic egg cookers. And this is what it looks like. Okay, this is our ceramic egg cooker. Let me find my bed now. This is what it looks like being delivered, okay? So in the bag is a ceramic egg cooker, and there are several. I have 6 pages of recipes to include with this. It makes quick omelets in your microwave. There's a recipe for a calzone on there, cinnamon roll, French toast, scrambled eggs, omelet, blueberry muffins. So many great recipes. 6 pages of recipes is included with this when it's delivered. And what I'm doing is I'm donating for $20. I'm putting it in a bag with some plastic wrap, some candy, and some fluffy stuff right here, and delivering them to the hospital for healthcare workers. So if you're interested, hi Gloria, thanks for joining me. If you're interested in adopting a healthcare worker, it's not too late. So over the holidays, I purchased 40. I've sold 35 so far, and all those were purchased on a Feeding America fundraiser. So with that said, it ended up being, what was it? I don't remember the amount. 1,000 times 10. It ended up being like over 8,000 meals were served for Feeding America because of this fundraiser. So thanks to everybody and anyone who donated. I appreciate that as well. I probably should get my numbers and facts straight before I talk about it again. But if you're interested, it's just $20. You can Venmo me. You can send me a check. People have done it different ways, but all you have to do is reach out to me to be a part of this, which is amazing. And I still have 15 to deliver, so I'm excited about that. I finally have everything together. I have time to deliver them, and I'm going to be delivering them on Wednesday to the hospital, so I'm excited about that. So hopefully I'll get to go live again. I did go live when we were making our delivery. We delivered them on Christmas, which was super fun, and it's just, I love it. That's one of the best parts of the business is being able to give back, and that was a fun way to give back. And for people that just to get involved in a great cause as well, all right? So last thing, but hopefully we're gonna add a roux soon to this so that so you guys won't get sick of me talking, but I did wanna say that, again, thank you for everyone for supporting my business. Thank you for being a part of this with me. And I wanted to let everyone know, it was almost 2 years ago in April, I went to a show. I sold Pampered Chef way back in North Carolina for 8 years when my kids were small, traveled all over the world with trips that I earned from me and my family, and I loved it. Moved to California 18 years ago and decided to stop doing it. I've been working, and about 2 years ago in April, I rejoined the business. I was invited to a show. I was living in a new town. I just moved here, and I met Mary, who is my director, my mentor, and my very good friend now. And I am so glad that she asked me to come back to the business because I have loved every minute of it. And I just feel like I need to pay it forward. So if there's anybody that's interested in doing this business, I would love to talk to you about it. It's a fun way to make extra money. I work full time. This is my side gig, as most of you know that about me. I love keeping busy, meeting new people, making new friends. It's been a great outlet for me and a lot of fun. This month, you can start your own Pampered Chef business for $20.21. Okay, that's a steal. And you've got nothing to lose, $20.21. You get catalogs, a bag, and your apron to get started. And that's all you really need to do a virtual business. So if you think you might be interested in doing this, it's a great way for extra money, for a new pair of shoes, a new car payment, your electricity bill, whatever it is that you want to make just a little bit of side money for, or just, if you just want to make an extra $50 a month. Everything's open for you. You have the ability to do whatever you want with this business. So I'm excited about that. I'd love to share it with you. I have a wonderful team, and it's fun to watch it grow and to get to know each other as well. Okay? So we are close, very, very close to our roux. We're at 167 degrees. And like I was saying earlier, this is also self-cleaning. So if you missed that part, it has a cleaning, a heated wash setting, okay? So when it's done, all you do with it is you put 3 cups of liquid, 2 drops of soap, and it's gonna clean itself. Isn't that awesome? That's better than the dishwasher. Okay, that's my other favorite cleaning mechanism. So I am we'll give it just like 5 minutes. So if anyone has any questions for me, please ask me. If you're here and watching, make sure you say hello so I know you're here, so you can be part of my drawing next week when I'm coming live next week on Sunday at 4:30. I think I'm gonna do some Super Bowl snacks next Sunday. I'm excited about that because I love all that kind of stuff. It gives me an excuse to make it and to eat it, of course. And let's see, any questions? Anybody want to talk about their favorite product? What else? My husband, can you turn on this stove, honey? John, can you turn on this stove? Our stove, the hot water for the pasta? So my husband said, what stove? We do have a stove in our house. I love that guy. All right, so about to be done. I'm gonna come back to you with my fresh Alfredo sauce. I'll just plate it all up and I'll show it to you. I was hoping to get to the roux part so you can see that it says, when it says add, but of course, you know, I feel like, sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time to talk, and then other times I feel like I don't have anything, I run out of things to talk about. I have lots of products here. Let me do the garlic bread. What am I talking about? Let me do that real quick while everyone's here, because I want to show you the, what am I thinking? I do have something I wanted to talk about. All that cleaned up. Let's do some fresh garlic bread. Get my stuff out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. I just have a fresh loaf of sourdough bread. I'm going to just slice it up with our bread knife. Love. Oh, here we go. So did you hear that? So now it's telling me to add, if you guys can see that, it's telling me it's time to add. So I'm going to add my roux, okay? Take the lid off. Actually, I'm gonna just take this whole thing off. It's easier to get to. And all this is, again, is just the flour and the butter that you would use to make your gravy with, okay? And then put that back on, put this part back on, we don't have a big mess. And then hit start, that's it. The next step is finish, that's all you have to do, and you're moved on, just like that, okay? And then the next thing it's going to do, it's going to say end. I'm going to turn it to a custom setting for 1 minute, add in my fresh Parmesan cheese, and it's finished, just like that, okay? So let's make some fresh garlic bread. So if you are interested in knives, this bread knife actually comes in our knife block set. What I love about our knives is they all have a lifetime guarantee. And that the blades run all the way through the knife, so they're from front to back. Okay, so what does that mean? That just means you don't have a flimsy cut, which is actually much safer than a knife that's wibbling and wobbling. Okay, so you want your blade to run all the way through the knife, and you can see it right there. Okay, and then the rivets obviously are going to hold it together. And again, they have a lifetime guarantee. That's the beauty of all of our knives. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of butter. Spread some butter. Obviously not on the whole. Who doesn't like fresh garlic bread? And I'm going to actually use one of our rubs. I'm going to use our garlic and herb rub. Okay. Lots of different choices of rubs and items in our pantry items. Okay, bring back the air fryer. And in case you missed it earlier, I was talking about that. I actually made hard-boiled eggs in our, hi Tanya Marie, thanks for joining. I am making some garlic bread in the Deluxe air fryer. I was talking about earlier, I made hard-boiled eggs in the Deluxe air fryer on air fry setting for 8 minutes. Next time I'll do 9 because they were medium boiled, which were fine what I was doing, but I would want them more hard-boiled next time. And they were fine. They weren't runny. They just weren't hard-boiled, okay? So I'm just going to put that. I don't need both. So I'm going to set that for 6 minutes. Turn it down. Actually 5. Probably. We'll start with 5 and then hit start. So what happens with our air fryers, if you're using both screens, it's going to tell you to rotate. So you'll, in 2.5 minutes, the air fryer will beep. And all that simply means is you're just going to switch the trays around from top to bottom. That's what you do with that. Okay? I love our air fryer. So let me just do a quick recap. It's January. January is an amazing month to have a show because when your show sales are $200 or more, you're going to get to choose anything in the catalog for 50% off. So you could do a virtual show with your friends and we'll just do it all online. That's what I've been doing the past year, is nothing but virtual parties, which is a lot of fun. It's a great way to get a lot of people at a party, okay? So when your sales are $200 or more, you get to choose one item at half price. You can choose our Deluxe air fryer at 50% off and save an additional 25% off this month because it is on sale. So for 75% off, you can get the air fryer for $104, which is amazing. The regular price is $279. Or you can get our Deluxe cooking blender for $130 instead of $349. Or you can get our quick cooker for $93 instead of $249. When your show sales reach $650 or more, you're going to earn double free products. So you're also going to earn an additional $230 in free products plus 4 half-price items. Just did a really big show, and they earned 5 half-price items. They purchased 2 blenders and an air fryer, all at 75% off. That's a lot of savings. Okay, so if you think you might be interested in hosting a show, I do have a couple dates left for next week, and that is it for January. I am going on to February very soon. So if you'd like to host a show, let me know. If you just want to make a purchase because you don't like to host shows or you don't want to host a show, you can do that too. Just send me a message and I'll send you a link. It's super easy to get you set up to save 25% off our electronics this month, or just to view the catalog. Okay, I'll send you my website and information. Okay, any questions? Did you hear the beeping? That's halfway through for our garlic bread, so I'll wait in just a few more minutes and then I'll should be able to show you our garlic bread. Okay, hopefully I'm not going to burn it. I think 5 minutes is good. What else, guys? Oh, I know. There's another thing I should talk about. When you spend $80 in the month of January, this is your free gift. It is our new Measure, Mix, and Pour, and it is just 4 fresh, it smells really good, 4 fresh salad dressing. It comes with some great recipes. There are also some recipes printed on the outside as well. Okay? It smells so good. Oh, and I should start my broccoli too. Goodness. I'm getting all messed up here. All right, so we have this going. And now we're gonna have this going. Look out, here comes the quick cooker. I am set at 2 minutes. All I have to do is press start, and it's going. It's going to build pressure, and then it's going to start steaming my vegetables, and my broccoli will be done in just 2 minutes in our quick cooker, okay? Sometimes it's gonna take longer to heat up to pressure than it is to actually cook the broccoli. Hey Deborah, thanks for joining. Hi Lisa York, thanks for joining me. I'm almost done. I am making fettuccine chicken Alfredo with broccoli. I have broccoli in the quick cooker. I have garlic bread in my air fryer, and I have fresh Alfredo sauce in my blender. Okay, let me. And I just power surged, honey. Oopsie. Oh no. That's not good, you guys. I did. I was afraid that might happen. You should probably not have all your electronics on the same plug. Oh, goodnesses. Okay. Deborah. Lisa York. So, and Tanya Marie. Everything just turned off when I turned on the quick cooker. And Sylvia's here. Hi, Sylvia. We're at the end. I just was, I had everything going. I had my blender going. I had my air fryer going, and I hit start on my quick cooker and I power surged. So I'm gonna log off right now because I have to finish everything up. I'm not sure about I'm just gonna give the blender some more time and then I'm gonna add the cheese to it. But let's show off the garlic bread before I go. Okay? Goodness. Okay, that's something you don't wanna do. So in 5 minutes, I would give this, I'm definitely giving this more time. bake. I don't think that's enough time. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna give it probably 4 more minutes. I'm gonna hit start and I'll check on that. So because I have done this, back to the blender, on sauce, hit start again. And it should take us all the way to the end. So then all I'm gonna do is add our Parmesan cheese when I'm done, okay? It's telling me to add because that's the part where you're gonna add the roux. So I'm just gonna press start again. When it gets to over 200 degrees, that's when it's gonna tell me to add my Parmesan cheese, okay? So, thanks for joining me, everybody. I will be back. I'm blocked by all my kitchen tools over here. Let me move this away. I'm not gonna start my broccoli yet because I don't want to power surge again. Alright, thanks for tuning in today. I will be back later. I will show you, I will plate up everything and I'll be back. Hi Tess, thanks for joining. You're coming in at the end just in time to be on next week's drawing. I'm going to add you right now so that I don't forget. I appreciate everybody watching. I have everybody. I should just do the drawing now. What do you think? I think I should. Thumbs up if you think I should do the drawing right now. I have Tess. I have Todd and Marie. I have Sylvia who joined. I have Deborah from North Carolina. John O'Connor from North Carolina. I have Lisa York is here. Mallory's here. Tracy Butler's here. And Mabel's watching as well. So let me go ahead and do the drawing. Okay? Because you're all here, and that way I'm not going to forget anybody that watched. Alright, so who is going to get some Happy Meal from me? Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I'm glad to be back cooking again. I've missed doing this, but work has been crazy busy. I'm finally feeling better, and now it's time to go. Here we go. And the winner is Deborah from North Carolina. I'm going to be sending you Happy Meal. You should be able to watch my recording, Tess. I hope so. I made chicken, chicken fettuccine. I can't even think straight. Chicken broccoli fettuccine Alfredo, some garlic bread, and that's dinner. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll be back when the food, and I'll have everything on a plate for you to see how delicious it looks. It's gonna taste as good as it looks. Thanks again. I will see you in just a few minutes. Please join me next Sunday at 4:30 live from my kitchen, from my dining room. I'll be making Super Bowl snacks next Sunday, okay? Thank you, everybody.